Hi Aries, it's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. I decided to do an extra read for you guys to keep everybody's spirits up. Just give me 1 second. I want to give you some clearing first too. Okay, Aries, you're first this time. Okay, so this is for Sun, Moon, and Rising Aries, as well as the Feminine's Moon and the Masculine's Venus. Today is March 24th, 2020. And this will be for this week. This is last week of March. And so for everybody watching, for the best and highest good of all who's concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn? Take a deep breath, you guys. Let's clear all negative energies, all dark energies, all viral energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and reality for the highest good of all who's concerned, and fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light, and so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Aries, here we go. All right, Aries, for the last week of March 2020, Aries. Okay. So your first card out is the Ten of Wands reversed. Your challenge is the Strength card, upright. Foundation for Aries is the Three of Wands. The recent past is the Tower. The crowning card in your now moment is the Three of Pentacles, reversed. What's coming up for you is the Two of Cups reversed. How do you see yourself, Aries? We have the Ace of Wands. And what's around you, or how others might view you, is the Knight of Wands. So that's pretty similar. And then we have the blocks that you need to clear or work on regarding yourself, and that has to do with the Star. And then where do we end up? We end up with the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So how do we connect to what's left hanging in limbo in this read? Well, the connection is the Queen of Swords reversed. And what's left hanging in limbo for you guys is the Hermit. You will get another card at the end of the read, and it may be more than one, depending on what that card is. And then the bottom of the deck here is the Two of Pentacles reversed. And I'm going to give you a little backstory on what's been going on, okay? Okay. So where I'm putting it down is the Eight of Wands reversed here. And then we have the Emperor reversed, which is Aries. So it can be anybody, but it's definitely Aries energy. So it's either the Emperor or Aries. So it works as one or the other, or both, depending on if there's two situations there or not. So then we have the Fool reversed here, the Hangman awake, and then the Two of Pentacles reversed. And I love this card. Look at the Emperor's face. It's funny. So the Emperor's upright. He's in control. But after holding back feelings, because we had the eight of sorry, you can't see that picture. We have the Eight of Wands reversed there before this. So he's been holding back his feelings, not sharing his energy. He's kind of looking over here like, keeping an eye on this energy over here. Like, what's going on over there with this awakening? So this can be an awakening. It can be an idea moment, right? An epiphany. It can also be a big ego, right? So this is somebody falling from grace or falling on their face. You know, some kind of foolish behavior or just lacking faith in general. So it's like the Emperor's watching these other fools, as an emperor would say, look at those fools, right? In this awakening, tripping up, messing up, falling on their face, or dropping the facade, dropping the act, learning to break their patterns. So whether this is him, he may have fallen on his face in an awakening, or he's watching someone else thinking they're fools, not understanding the process. So that's what's going on in the beginning for you guys. And I'm going to clarify everything. Let me just move these over a little so you can see them better. Okay. All right, so for Aries, and this deck, that's the Radiant Rider-Waite. Yeah, that's the Radiant Rider-Waite, and then I have my Rider-Waite Mini here. So let's see what's going on for Aries. I'll pull some oracle cards at the end too. It's not going to be my usual oracle cards that I've been doing just because they're occupied right now with my Divine Masculine Twin Flame read. But I am going to give you some good oracle cards. We'll use the Energy deck probably, and the KIPPER deck, and maybe Metatron as well. All right, so just one more shuffle for this clarifying deck. The underlying energy is about breaking patterns. It may be tripping up and messing up, but it's for a reason, so that you can break certain patterns or stop being inauthentic, right? Stop the act and be true to yourself, be more authentic. So whoever's fault this is, it's for a reason. It's an awakening moment, a light bulb moment. We have the tower full blast over here, so there's definitely some kind of awakening, some kind of sudden event, an epiphany, an explosion. It can be an orgasm as well, right? So somebody might have screwed up in that sense, but I'm not seeing, you know, sexual activity here. And the Eight of Wands was reversed. That's holding back desires. So I'm not getting that right here. But it's more about just sudden events that have occurred for everybody, really. But just epiphanies about that, ideas, eruptions, people erupting, getting frustrated and exploding, dropping the ball at work or at home, unable to function. Some people freeze under stress or anxiety, right? So then we have the underlying energy that, and then the foundation here is the Three of Wands, and that's about being present in the moment. Some people, instead of being present in the moment, may be seeing that there's nothing out there, or there is a few boats sailing around out there, but they seem to be wandering aimlessly. And so if you're focusing on the boats wandering aimlessly out here, that may stress you out. But if you're focusing on the present moment, where you see there's still green here, things are very abundant, there's still growth here. If you stay in the present moment, you'll be fine. The central energy is the Ten of Wands reversed here. And that's about dropping your burdens or your responsibilities, perhaps breaking your back because you're carrying too much, or confessing perhaps. And the challenge being that Leo energy here. It's either trying to get someone to open their mouth or shut their mouth. So either someone won't shut up or trying to get someone to talk. Or it could also be going to the doctors, you know, to look in your mouth, or the dentist to look in your mouth. But also just about the challenge being for you, Aries, may be a Leo person, or it may be about being strong and courageous, or feeling like you always need to be strong as opposed to doing what's best for you and not hurting yourself, unless that's somebody else around you that you're doing that to. And so the Three of Pentacles up here is reversed, which indicates issues at the workplace or place of co-creation. It can be school, it can be church, it could be an art studio, anything like that. Wherever your place of co-creation is, even could be a work studio at home. But it has to do with coming together with others to co-create. And it's reversed because people are having a hard time, because businesses are closed, or people are losing money or not getting along because people are frustrated. And so then they tend to take it out on other people. Also, it could be third-party situations at work or through work, or just interferences at work. So let's start clarifying this first section to see where this is all going. So for Aries over here, why do we have the Two of Pentacles reversed and the Tower above it? It's a little bit stressful for Aries. Why do we have the Two of Pentacles reversed and the Tower above it for Aries? Why is that? Why is that? All right, well, this is what we have. We have the Page of Wands and the Six of Swords, which is great because this is someone being inspired. So they're dropping the act because they're inspired to find peace or to travel to a peaceful place. Could be vacation or trying to figure out a way to just get away, even maybe locally. Or finding peace when you send your kids back home to the other parent. But this is being inspired, feeling like a kid again. by dropping all your responsibilities. It's like suddenly just clearing your plate and finding some peace. And that's how you find inspiration. And here's that inspiration here. So what's with the tower there? Well, there's the tower. And actually, he's coming up reversed in the Divine Masculine read too today. But this is reversed in the Divine Masculine read. So this is a King of Cups reversed. And this may be a separate person who's being patient with them. This could be someone who's just emotionally detached, and they may be emotionally detaching for a reason, or they could be over-emotional. They could be manipulative, and they could be an alcoholic issue as well. It just depends on the person. And this could be Sagittarius as well, or just him being emotionally detached to be patient with others. Okay, or it literally can be someone seeing patients, or he is a patient going to the doctors. Maybe a sudden need to go be seen, because that's what we were getting over here. The challenge, maybe someone doesn't like to go to the dentist or something like that. You know, a lot of guys don't like to go to the dentist. All right, so we have the Three of Wands in the foundation for Aries. Why? Why is Aries present in the moment there after dropping things? Aries. Okay, so Aries has the Eight of Wands upright and then the Knight of Wands reversed. So this is about a lot of fast-paced communications and travel, which is going on right now between everybody in the world. But expressing your feelings as opposed to holding them back, allowing the energetic exchange between you and feeling the collective as well, going back and forth within you. And then the Knight of Wands reversed, which can be someone inspired to like a one-night stand, but it also can be someone who just feels like they're falling short on energy because they have really good intentions about going forward quickly and with passion, but then they fall short at the end because they don't have enough energy. That can have to do with sports and a race as well, but this also can be just holding back your desires. All of these desires here, but holding them back. Being present in the moment. And then we have the Two of Wands is right after that. So it's like you're holding back your desires in order to choose a new path. And then start over again. Start getting back to business. So it could just mean adjustment period because of the time off right now, or it could be revamping your work, or perhaps going into a new line of work. It can be all of those things. So the middle here is dropping your burdens, dropping the load, perhaps confessing what's going on here. And that can definitely be at work. Somebody could be confessing or just dumping all your burdens, like dropping everything at once. I mean, both sides of this tower are about dropping everything. This is dropping more practical and financial things, and this is dropping all of your physical burdens. All right, we have the Five of Cups reversed, which is about getting over any grief, loss, regret, guilt, or shame, letting go of the why in the road, being stuck, and just getting over yourself, right? To just go forward. Like you're sick of being stuck, not making a decision, or not letting go of the past. And now you're just dropping it all, or perhaps confessing. You're saying like, oh, screw it. This is like this is having maybe avoided a disaster or trying to avoid a disaster, but it came anyway. And so now is the cleanup. It's after, in the aftermath of sudden events, just deciding to get over it and just take care of the cleanup and get on with it. Okay? And there is a coming together here for Aries. You definitely want to see people and get along with them right now in the aftermath, because you probably know that's the only way you're going to get things done is by, you know, helping people get along with each other. But there may be someone special too that you want to help clean up in the aftermath. So maybe you want to get to know them a little bit better. Maybe you're confessing to them. And then the challenge being that Strength card. Maybe you just need the courage, but it's there. You have the courage and the strength. Why is the Strength card there, or Leo? Could be a person with Leo in their energy. We have Scorpio there too. All right, we have Three of Pentacles and the Five of Swords guy. And this is somebody, it can be the enemy, can be the jerk, right, who takes everybody down before they can get him. Or it can just be someone who's now adamantly practicing standing in their truth. And if others don't like it, it's their choice to walk away. And he's kind of got a smirk on his face, so he's probably not the nicest person in the world. But the problem here is not standing in his truth, but no love involved in the situation. However, this person is outside of this group here. And this is a challenge. Being strong either in speaking up or not speaking up, like, you know, holding it in, not spewing venomous words. So the Three of Pentacles is reversed up top, which is why this is in the challenge position. The challenge is to make peace at work and not, you know, fight with others, right? This person's ready for a fight. And this is about coming together as opposed to making war, like make love, not war. And this is about the issues at work and the challenge it is for Aries to not pick a fight. So coming up here is the Two of Cups reversed with the Three of Pentacles up there. So let's see what's the Three of Pentacles reversed at work. Okay, so we have the Strength card reversed. So this is where there's a need for the courage and strength. So that's why that's your challenge, courage and strength. The reason it's reversed is because you need to be strong and not let loose. Somebody's offering new passion, creativity, growth, and it makes you weak in the knees, perhaps. Maybe somebody fell for you. Maybe they were a fool for you, offering love and passion, and it makes you weak. We have Aries and Leo here, and then here's the King of Pentacles reversed. Perhaps losing money, status, or just being too greedy. He may have fallen from grace in offering passion to a Leo, or this could just be someone going through ego death. Like this is the greedy person who keeps pushing more and more projects on because of their ego to someone else who they deem as weak. There could be someone pushing someone else as they see as weak when it's not that at all. They could be going through ego death, or this literally could be a Leo out of control. So they could be. So we have Leo, Aries, and an Earth sign energy here. And you are coming up as the Ace of Wands here. So this could definitely be Aries. So after falling or not having faith, lacking faith, this can also be a little greedy. Offering, you could be offering passion, it could be projects or passion to someone who's either weak or is a Leo out of control, or someone with a big ego or going through ego death. So there's definitely a clash of the Titans or clash of ego at work, and it could be with an Empress upright at work who could be your mother, or it could be your boss, could be your mother and your boss, or someone who's just older than you and large and in charge, and maybe you don't like that because you're a guy. If you're the guy. All right, so what do we have? The Two of Cups reversed coming up for Aries. Why is that? Why do we have the Two of Cups reversed for Aries? All right, so a few cards came out for this one. We have the Nine of Cups, we have the Four of Pentacles, and then we have the Six of Pentacles reversed for the Two of Cups reversed. This could be some arrogance coming up, and that can be from you. Because you're with the Ace, you're with this boner here, causing this discord with the Two of Cups. Maybe you're being too aggressive. This could be some arrogance. You could be very pleased with yourself, or somebody else is. This is about saving, holding on to money, but this isn't a lot. So somebody may be hoarding, and you may be very pleased with what you've accumulated. And this is about not sharing with others. So this could be some arrogance in saying, you see, I told you. And meanwhile, I was being smart and saving and not spending my money. And I'm not going to share it with you. It's not my fault that you weren't being smart. So it's kind of that kind of attitude here. Not wanting to share. So Aries has the Ace of Wands. Why is that? Holding on, being happy with self, perhaps a little arrogance there. Now don't forget, we start out with an Emperor Aries. So why do we have the Ace of Wands for Aries? Somebody could be seeing you as a dick. Honestly, sorry about that. But it's true. But it's positive. I mean, this is positive. And in itself, the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands is very positive, passionate energy. But if it's too aggressive, it's not positive. And it could be used in a negative way. So let's see, why does Aries have the Ace of Wands? All right, so here's Aries coming up with the Four of Wands, the Sun reversed, and the Magician upright. So this is very powerful energy between the stability of this and the power of the Magician with all of his tools out on the table. But there's some, drain here as far as energy. It could be kids draining you between work and home. It can be the illness draining you, just feeling tired or sick and tired or overexposed, needing sunshine, always stuck doing your work and your thing, but you're manifesting like crazy here. But there's definitely drains here between you and home. It's like you feel like everyone's counting on you to supply all the energy for everybody. What's around Aries is the Knight of Wands, or how Aries could be seen by others. Why do we have the Knight of Wands here for Aries? Well, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So whether this is you or someone around you who's coming to help you supply this energy or creativity or growth to others, it is destined. We have the Wheel of Fortune, and this is about getting out of prison, right? Getting out of anxiety and fear, right? This is divine timing to release everybody from their fears, like the Queen of Cups, right? Who could be just sad or over emotional, worrying about everything, but releasing those kind of energies. And here we have the Hierophant, which can be a Taurus as well. So you have Libra and Taurus for me. And then a lot of fire energy here too. And by the way, the Magician can be Gemini, Virgo, sometimes Aries as well for me, for the Magician. And then Leo here. So you have a lot of fire in this chart. You have Sag too. So you have all fire signs. You could have a Libra or Taurus around you definitely with fire in their chart. So they could be a fire sign as well. Let's see, in the main cards, you have Aries, Capricorn, a lot of Aries. You have Scorpio and Aquarius and Virgo as well at the end there. So those are the major players here. So why is the star your block? Why do you need to work on the star there? Which has to do with healing, dreams come true, being the star, allowing yourself to shine your light. And Aries not usually falling short on that, So there may be an Aquarius specifically that's your block. So why does Aries have that? There's your lovers here. So maybe a lover or someone you have a lot of affection for who's your block. Maybe you feel like they get more attention than you and you don't like that. This could be a need to start over with someone. You could be, like I said, you're being too aggressive. This is the Knight of Pentacles. This is stubbornness. It can be a strike. It can be no work. Obviously, a lot of people are out of work or not working, but this can also be refusing to work, or it could be disabilities. This is wanting to start over again with a lover, or it could be affection for family as well. Starting over, but there's stubbornness here, or maybe now that you're not working, you may see this as a good time to start over in an emotional way. We have the Emperor here too. So that's definitely Aries energy, and we have him in the underlying energy starting off. So this is the Emperor, kind of overseeing what's going on over here, and he could be just very fixed. He could have, Earth or Taurus in his energy, in addition to Aries being a stubborn bull. And this could be the lover that wants to start over with this person, but they're blocking them. They don't want it. It can be affection of coworkers as well, so it doesn't have to be a lover here. This can be just affection. There's no sword. There's no wands here. Like I said, the Emperor, which is also Aries, may be jealous of somebody else getting more attention than them. So whether it's a lover, someone they have a lot of affection for, or their partner, or an Aquarius, it can be any of those energies. So he could be just being stubborn because, or maybe this other person's getting a lot of attention, is bringing it to him, and he doesn't want that attention. So we have that Knight of Pentacles reversed again as the outcome card there, which has to do with the workplace. And there we have the Death card, which is also Scorpio, and the Nine of Pentacles reversed. And this is also all about powerlessness and dependency. And this is Dark Night of the Soul as well. So this could be the Dark Knight walking over the 4D bridge, and there could be someone who's powerless in his way. This can be his own dependence, or losing money, status, and power. This can be just feeling the powerlessness, right, of not being independent, right? The death of this is loss of money, power, and independence. So this could literally represent the death of that, one way or the other. But this is just not working, but it can be stubborn and lazy, but it's okay to be lazy if you want to be. That's your choice. The Queen of Swords reversed above that, and then the Hierophant is above that. The Queen of Swords reversed can be, that can be verbal abuse. It can be someone who's just bitchy. It can be also someone who's just not talking because they're so hurt in mourning. Because the Queen of Swords upright is the war widow, basically. So when she's reversed, she's really, really like crushed. Or she's not a nice person at all, right? It could be somebody who's lying, right? Or always uses their words to hurt people. So why do we have the Queen of Swords reversed above the Knight of Pentacles reversed, who's not going anywhere? He's stuck. Stuck at work or not working or having difficulties at work. Well, we have the Seven of Wands and then the Queen of Pentacles reversed. And this is standing up for yourself. So whether you're the Queen of Pentacles reversed or the other person is, this is someone who's ungrounded at least, or just having a bad day, or it can be somebody who's lost money or is greedy as well. They're all about money. But this is about either she's standing up to you or you're standing up to her, one way or the other. And she may be going through detoxing, whether it's a formal detox or just chaos in her life. And providing that she's detoxing her life by coming into her truth, presenting the truth. So she could be standing up to you or to this Queen of Swords reversed who's being nasty. Okay, so the truth is being presented to the Queen of Swords reversed. And it's interesting because in my Divine Masculine Twin Flame read, there was a Queen of Wands upright and a Queen of Wands reversed, or Queen of Swords reversed. There was two Queen of Swords. One was upright in her truth and the other one was reversed. So it could be playing out very similar to that. And then there's the Hermit or Virgo energy who's actually shedding light on this whole situation. So there could be like a witness to some kind of an agreement that needs to be signed by a witness. That could be going on as well. While you're not working, it's time to get some other stuff done, like sort out details of wills or estates, and taxes as well, of course. So what do we have with the Hermit? We have the Six of Cups and the Three of Cups reversed. This definitely can be a twin flame. This could be a third-party twin flame, which all twin flames end up being some kind of third party in one way or the other. This also can just be any kind of overindulgences. This card, in essence, is no joy, because this is joy, coming together and being in joy. This could be no social life. It could be overindulgences. It could be gossip. It could be a negative group or negative influences around your children. Somebody may think that this Hermit energy is bad for their kids, and that could be an Aquarius who thinks that. All right, that the Hermit or a doctor perhaps, or some kind of professional or advisor, could be a financial advisor, also can be like a pharmacist or something like that, or an old, a grandparent who's wise and likes to give advice. But this Aquarius could feel like they're a bad influence on the children here. It's like the Aquarius could be the Queen of Swords reversed. Who could be blocking the Hermit actually from getting to the Knight of Pentacles. Could actually be an older child. So, and it also can just be worried about manipulators trying to get your kids to think they're going to be a star, right? So there may be some worry here in the situation here with the Queen of Swords reversed and the Hermit. They may be worried about their kids, that they're going to be manipulated by people who just want their money, or they want to, pull them in for sex trafficking, whatever it is. Someone's offering their truth. They're defending their position. The Queen of Pentacles is reversed here, detoxing, but she may be peeking out in her addictions in now revealing her truth. 2, the Queen of Swords reversed. Who could be with this Hermit energy, or the Hermit energy could just be separate in the situation, shedding light on the situation like I'm actually doing now. Right, so what is the next card that you would have? So Aries' next card is the 10 of Cups. So this is like a happy ending, right? Emotional fulfillment for everyone or the family. But this can be the end of a cycle for a family as well. So whether it's the actual end of a family and everybody's okay with it, or just an end of a cycle but just finding emotional fulfillment. We also have the Page of Swords. Somebody's completing a cycle or finding the rainbow and then spreading the word. So let's see what that's all about. What's the 10 of Cups? And that could be somebody up to bat. You could literally be playing ball. Somebody could be playing softball or baseball. Somebody's up to bat or stepping up to the plate with the family. This could be a child who's helping, or just sending out messages, right, instead of being negative. So this is what we have for that. We have the 8 of Pentacles, we have the 4 of Swords, and then the 6, and then the 8 of Cups. So there's 2 8s, and then the 4 between. And this is about getting your ducks in a row, aligning with your true desires, taking your time, being creative, working hard on what you love to do, allowing room for extra or things that you need to throw away. And that's about getting rest, sleep, or putting something to rest. It could be laying to someone to rest as well. It could be a service that you need to go to. But also is about meditation and prayer and connecting in the 5D, becoming more spiritual, going within. And this is about walking away and going within, or just taking walks, hikes, things like that to just clear your mind. All right, so this is very much for Aries. So when there's too much fire in your energy, Aries, you're being called to do things that will calm you down more. The bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups reversed, along with the 9 of Swords upright, and the King of Swords is reversed here too. Do we have the King of Swords here? Can't remember. No, we have the King of... What do we have here? We have the King of Cups reversed, and the King of Pentacles is reversed. The Emperor's upright. Yeah, so the Kings aren't happy with the Emperor here. So we have the underlying energy going into this was, you know, with the Emperor here, keeping an eye on everybody else who's probably not happy about that. We have the King of Swords reversed, not in his truth, or he could be lashing out too. This is someone being present though, and that's this card in the Foundation. All right, so the Wounded Warrior being present to the moment may be that King of Swords, but he may be a little bit bitter also. He's been suffering in silence, stressed out. And this is about feeling rejected, feeling vulnerable, or perhaps a child is. Perhaps a child is sick or just whiny. Or this is a parent stuck with their kids trying to take care of them, and they're both sick of each other. And this is a kid crying because the parent's lashing out at them. So that could be as well. So let's see what the overall energies are for you guys. So we're going to do, let's see here. Where's my other deck? Okay. So we're going to do the Kipper deck for your oracles, the Kipper deck. We're going to do the energy deck. Okay. And we're going to do the Metatron deck here. Okay. So let's do the Kipper deck first. See what's coming up with the Kipper deck. This is for Aries. So what is the purpose for Aries read? We have a lot of passion and inspiration and really go get them, which makes sense because we're in Aries now. So Aries all of a sudden recharged, all of a sudden breaking patterns and starting new. Like a big shot of energy coming in for you. But you may be too aggressive because you may be bowling over others at work and in your relationships who may not appreciate that. They may feel like you're trying to take away their light, not allow them to shine their light. You may feel that people are being stubborn with you at work, but they may not be as ready as you are to bowl forward yet. All right, this is what you're getting here. You got the little girl, which could be that Page of Cups, and unexpected income. So maybe a child got a job, actually. Or perhaps having a child brought in unexpected income and gifts for you guys. Okay. So someone might have getting some kind of high honoring. A child could have gotten an award from school or something they competed in that you weren't expecting right now that you got. So it's something that worked out well. There's definitely mother and daughter energy here of high honor. And we have official person after that. There's something official. And a privileged lady. So it could definitely be a mother. And the official person can actually be this privileged lady offering an award to the child of this mother, right? Or the mother of this child, either way. But it brings in some unexpected income, which is what's important right now. This is for Aries. And the bottom of the deck is despair. So this is coming in after the underlying energy of despair and after changes that happened. So someone there might have been some kind of discord at work with these people, or it could have been a breakup in a relationship. Somebody could have been imprisoned or felt like they were in prison at work, or may have felt like they were the prisoner of this wealthy man. Okay. And this main female, which could be his partner or just somebody that you work with. But there was some kind of big change, which was happening for everyone right now. But all of a sudden, when you thought you weren't getting any money, you may now discover that you actually are going to get money from work that you weren't expecting. So that may be really good for you guys. Okay? So let's see from the Metatron deck. All right, for Aries in the Metatron deck. For everybody watching, the best and highest good of all is concerned. Again, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn for this last week of March? For Aries. Aries. What do we need to know for Aries? Aries, Aries, Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. Okay. Creation, expansion in your life. Well, obviously, you're like full force ahead right now. 3 is the Empress energy, so there's a lot of abundance for you. And this is the flower of life. There's lots of color there for you. So it's like share the wealth. Look at all the color that's in you. You have all this energy, and not everybody might be feeling as energetic as you. So it's like calling on you to share your color around the world. We have these 2. Review and reflection. So again, time out needed. So make sure you take time out for yourself. Don't just forge ahead with this new passion that's coming in. 2 is the High Priestess, which has to do with the meditation at the end, which is like how to balance your energy, Aries. Because we know Aries is like, you know, Aries is like pure energy. As above, so below, heaven and earth, right? So make sure what you see in your reflection is what you want to see, because it's reflecting back to you. So 41 is the Ace of Cups. If you want love, you need to be love. So you can't just come out there like, you know, balls to the wall, right? You need to be more calm when you approach people because they may not be in the same place as you. So if whatever you want, you need to reflect that same energy. So that's kind of what's coming up for Aries. Be careful about your energy. You want to stay balanced. And this is the underlying energy, Tree of Life. Travel on. You got lots of colors in those 2 cards, okay? I'm getting like the street lights here too. It's time to go, and you're ready to soar. 32 is the journey. The 6 of Wands. Carry on. It's coming up for you. And then from the energy deck, last one, as it's 38, which is the Queen of Cups times 2. Queen of Cups times 2. She's over here. Queen of Cups is reversed here. She's released, but she's still sad, or she's still over emotional right now. She could be dealing with institution, religion, marriage, Hierophant Taurus, or that could be in her makeup as well. She could be the one rushing in passionately to join you in your endeavors. Maybe you don't see her that way, and that's your mistake. You don't see her passion, and that's what makes her sad. All right, let's see what's for Aries in the energy deck. Aries, 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 Aries. Oh, those definitely came out. All right. So you have anxiety. And so you don't want to use that anxiety in this, you know, Ace of Wands energy. and you have financial constraints. But again, like the other deck said, you had unexpected income coming in. So we have 18, which is the moon, 13, which is the death card. This is a lot about big transformation. Remember, today's the new moon. We also have this card coming up, envy. So you need to let go of all of these energies unless this is the energies coming in at you. This is about judgment of others as well with the 20. All right, so some shadowy energies here. And we were talking about detoxing here. Where's the devil up reversed is up there, right there. So the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles both reversed, and they could be two people you're dealing with at work who don't get along. So it's about detoxing. These could be the people who you're working with, because maybe you're the boss if you're the emperor, and they don't have the kind of money that you have. So you're dealing with envy and anxiety of other people and financial constraints. And so maybe you as the emperor are deciding to give them a bonus at this time, which would be really nice of you, Aries. And there's the sun making everybody happy. Beautiful. The underlying energy is deceit, 25. 25 is that, be careful of that, this Knight of Wands, because that's coming up for deceit. So whoever this Knight of Wands is rushing in, who wants to, it's like they're standing right behind you saying, I'm right on board with you, may not necessarily be so. They're on a path there, but is it the same path that you're on? May not be. So make sure you use your wisdom. Or are you in offering people extra money or something, being deceitful in some way? So you would know that, okay? So is that you in this Knight of Wands energy, or is it someone else who's pretending to be right on board with you as the emperor? It could be either way. So just watch out for that deceit energy. There's a lot of anxiety and envy around you, especially you're the emperor because you have money. Okay. I hope that was helpful, Aries. We're going a little bit long here. I'm trying to keep these under 30 minutes. But it's Aries. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Aries. Okay, drink your water. Get your rest. Be loved to everyone, you know. Get your joy. Get your nature. And it's a beautiful day out here. Just lots of sun. Do what you can. And rise and be loved, guys. Bye.